Can you guess who's taller? Video games or real life? Andrew Tate or Waluigi?
Wait, isn't Andrew Tate short? I gotta give it to Waluigi.
You are right. Mr. Beast or Goku?
I feel like the hair gives Goku like an extra like foot.
I think it's including hair.
Oh, it's including hair Goku takes.
Mr. Beast is 6'3". The Rock or Onyx?
Rock versus Rock. Dwayne, him next to Shaq, he looks small. But Onyx, I feel like is 7-something.
You're right, but you're off with Onyx's height.
28. Okay, I was a little off.
Johnny Sins, but like, you know, his thing, or Kirby.
Oh no. Kirby, I can never tell if he's like 3 inches or 3 feet.
But Johnny Sins though.
At least like 2. Like that's average, right?
At full power, I don't think Johnny Sins is 2.
I want to believe in my boy Kirby.
Kirby is taller by half an inch. These are 3 times pro gamers got caught cheating live. Solissa was a top 100 Valorant player, but just before he turned pro, he was randomly banned live on stream. So viewers decided to suss out his clips, and they found literal footage of him getting kills without even touching his mouse. If you think that's dumb, wait till you hear how League of Legends team Azubu Frost lost $30,000. During the World Championships, one of Azubu's players decided to peek at the crowd monitor and communicate to his team exactly where the enemy players were. And then there was Forsaken. Forsaken was about to become one of the greatest Indian CSGO players of all time. Until, during an $100,000 professional tournament, people began to notice his sus gameplay. He was tracing people through walls and just obliterating the enemy team. And before he knew it, organizers started rushing to his PC. So in a state of panic, Forsaken decided to physically defend his computer.
But he failed.
And they discovered a cheat program running on his PC named Word.exe. Which one would you prefer to sleep with? A video game character or a real person? Widowmaker or Margot Robbie?
Margot Robbie.
I need reason.
She got that gorilla grip, bro.
Chun-Li or Bella Porch?
Chun-Li, dude. I don't like Bella Porch.
What's wrong with Bella Porch?
She was really annoying.
Elon Musk or the Fortnite fish?
Alright, fish sticks, because that mouth is gonna go nuts.
We still got 3 more days of Pride Month. I'm going Elon.
Vaporeon
Yeah.
or Jennifer Lawrence?
Listen, but that fish though, I'm getting Jennifer Lawrence.
Why not the fish though?
Nah, I don't like Pokemon.
XQC or the Among Us character?
Among Us.
I'm telling you, that ass is gonna be so sus by the time I'm done with it.
Which one's more expensive, video games or real life? Is the Valorant Reaver Karambit knife more expensive than a pair of Razer Gaming thumb sleeves?
There's not a single sane person spending money on Valorant, so I'm going with Valorant.
You are correct. Just these red trainers for PUBG or these big red boots from TikTok?
It's the big red boots from TikTok costing $350.
Actually, I might cop them.
The Minecraft username WoW or how much Brad Pitt's breath in a jar costs?
I feel like celebrity items, you go on eBay and it's like 40 grand for like a pebble that Scarlett Johansson looked at. But I feel like WoW would be like the perfect name for like a Minecraft YouTuber. So I'm going with the Minecraft.
Dude, you are f***ing crushing it. How much money you earn for making one CSGO skin? Or the average yearly salary for a doctor in the US?
I feel like it's around 100 grand for a doctor. But I feel like the CSGO skin takes.
You're right. You make 420 grand.
Bro, I gotta change professions.
Can you guess the 5 hardest games to climb up in rank?
It's got to be League of Legends somewhere there, right?
Yeah, League of Legends is number 2.
I don't think it's hard. It's the easiest FPS to rank up in. Valorant.
You're right. YouTube put it number 3.
I'm going to give you what actually is the hardest game to rank up in. StarCraft 2.
YouTube didn't think it was on the list.
Next, you're going to tell me that Quake isn't on there.
It's not on the list, dude.
Oh, is Rocket League on there?
I can't believe you got that. Yeah, Rocket League's number 4.
What could number 5 be?
Think kind of outside the box.
Is it a shooter?
Yes, it's a shooter.
Is it Siege?
It is Siege. Siege is number 5.
I don't know what number 1 is. What's harder than those? You good? Bundun?
Think shooters.
You okay? You changed hands.
I'm fine, man.
I don't think it's that hard, but is it CSGO?
Yeah, CSGO. You are in danger. On average, a single person will visit 130 web pages per day. But what's scary is that an estimated 10% of all websites on the internet are malicious or out to get you. Please, no, my audience will not... Seriously, so many websites, hackers, even the government are all on the hunt to invade your computers, phones,
If you stop, I won't feed you.
etc. to get your personal information to either sell to the highest bidder or use against you. And this is why so many people use VPNs. But what do VPNs actually do?
Let me just do it.
They encrypt your data in private sessions so that no one can invade your sessions, see your viewing history, or see any of your personal information. That's why you see tons of influencers on the internet promoting them, because it's really the only way to stay safe in today's modern world. I think there's tons of good VPNs to use, but personally, I recommend Clone VPN, which you can get with my code CDBundun3. These are the 3 worst video game clones that will make you laugh. Have you ever wanted to play Last of Us on Switch? Well, now you can with the game called The Last Hope. You've got the high-tier graphics, you've got the thrilling combat, and best of all, you've even got Joel and Ellie. But what happens when you take the children's party game Fall Guys and make it for 30-year-old Discord mods? You get Fall Girls, an exact copy of Fall Guys, but you play as waifus. The best part, you don't have to worry about the 40 other players ruining your experience because the game is single player. In 2011, every game developer was jumping on the Minecraft bandwagon, but one of them took a little bit too much inspiration and made Castle Miner, an uglier version of Minecraft, where the only difference was Steve had fingers. Despite it being rated as one of the worst games ever, it ended up selling over 1 million copies. Which one would you rather? Gaming edition. Would you rather live in Five Nights at Freddy's or live in Dark Souls?
Easy Dark Souls. I don't want to be chased around by teddy bears.
What do you think YouTube picked though?
Surely Dark Souls.
You are wrong. Find your soulmate or never lose in gaming again.
To be honest, man, I thought you were my soulmate. You've changed.
Dude, that's fine. I got a colleague instead.
Video games are fun, but it's not more important than finding a family, dude.
What do you think YouTube thought?
I think they probably picked Find Your Soulmate.
Wait, why do you think they picked that?
Well, because your audience is mostly Valorant players, and they'd rather e-date than play the actual game.
You're correct. Always play games standing up or always play games with 24 FPS.
I think I'd rather play games with 24 FPS. I mean, I'm a Pokemon, so my entire life is turn-based.
But what do you think YouTube thought?
Well, after everyone downloaded Clone VPN, everyone's PC is running at 24 FPS anyways, so I'm gonna say everyone chose standing up.
You are correct.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for the gamers. I'll just give them this QR code that fell out of the boss's pocket.
What are you doing? These are the 3 most satisfying villain deaths in video games. Makarov is the main antagonist of the Modern Warfare franchise. First, he starts World War III, then he kidnaps a president, and by the end of the series, he has a KD of about 30,000. So when you finally get your hands on him, you are rewarded by putting his ass through some glass. And then there's David from Last of Us, a mastermind manipulator who kidnaps Ellie into a cannibal cult. But the most disgusting part is, rather than just trying to eat Ellie, David tries to use her for some other weird stuff. So when you get to witness Ellie hacking David's face off, it has to be one of the most satisfying moments in gaming. And finally, we have me. Never rank again. Is this how a glitch created the most evil player in online gaming history? It's 6th of June 2006, and a RuneScape player named CursedU is hosting an in-game house party. But there's a problem. The party gets so popular, it lags the entire server. So CursedU decides to kick everyone out, and that was a historic mistake. You see, a guest of the name Drill321 realizes that he now has the strange new ability to attack any player anywhere. So he develops a sinister plan. He strolls to the local town of Edgeville and just starts massacring innocent players, stealing all their hard-earned items. But this is where it gets crazy. You see, at this point, Drill knows he's gonna be banned. And the smartest thing to do right now would be just to transfer the items he's stolen to another account. But Drill didn't give a fuck. Instead, he equipped his most expensive bounty and continued his murder spree in style. By the time mods could ban him, it's too late. He's already killed hundreds of players and caused them all to lose easily thousands of US dollars worth of 4 video games with voice acting so bad, it's actually good. Starting off with Sonic Adventure, a game that became the Dreamcast bestseller because of this.
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Then we have another bestseller, Elden Ring. After having a cinematic battle against a demon serpent, the serpent reveals not only can they talk, but they've also smoked cigarettes for the last 10 years.
Together we will devour the very core.
And if you think it couldn't get better, well, NBA 2K15 proved it can by hiring literal NBA players to voice act the game.
Like a young buck like you could actually do the right thing and avoid getting his sorry butt kicked out the game.
Then finally, there's Mega Man 8, which at the time was a revolutionary game because instead of having written dialogue, they added animated cinematics, and the voice acting was amazing.
You must recover all the energy immediately, Mega Man. We may be able to locate another energy emission from the radar room.
Can you guess who's taller? Video games or real life? Freddy Fazbear or Matt Pat?
The animatronics are like 8 feet tall. There is no way that Matt Pat is taller than Freddy Fazbear.
You are right. Nidoking or Tom Holland?
The thing about these big Pokemon, they look really big, but they're always like 4 foot tall. I'm gonna go Tom Holland because I can't imagine Marvel casting a superhero under 5'10".
Tom Holland's taller, but he's a 5'6"
What?
guy. Jonesy in Fortnite or Johnny Razor?
I think Fortnite characters are all flat 6 foot. He's never explicitly said how tall he is. Johnny is 6'2", and Jonesy is 6 foot flat.
Johnny's actually 5'11". Riggy without ears. Or I show speeds, I show meat.
There's no way Riggy is 3 feet tall and then you're putting him up against Speed's meat. I can't imagine Speed's meat only being like 4 inches.
Riggy is taller.
There's no way Speed's meat is 4.9 inches.
I want you to rank these games based on how toxic their community is. Valorant.
Every time I've seen clips of a woman turning on their mic, it never ends well. Easy A.
Counter-Strike.
The whole CS community is just a bunch of gambling addicts. Depending on how their streak is going, they're either gonna be really nice or really mean. Easy B tier.
Fortnite.
It's a bunch of little kids have kind of absorbed the attitude of the pro players. Fortnite's gonna go A.
FNAF.
The people who play Five Nights at Freddy's did try to cancel the person who made Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm gonna go like B tier.
More toxic than CS players. League of Legends.
League of Legends is an easy S tier.
Minecraft.
I think I'm gonna put it in C tier because it's a little bit toxic, but I don't think it's crazy.
And finally we have, who's this guy?
Isn't that the boss?
I think so. Didn't he just start a YouTube channel and start stealing all our videos?
So if his community is our community, I guess they're gonna have to go in S tier.
Can you guess the top 5 Steam games based on their all-time player peak?
Is it just me, or are we starting off hot with PUBG?
That's number 1.
You need to wake up. We're going straight to number 2, Dota 2.
It is on the list, not number 2. Number 4, Liam.
You need to wake up because we're going straight to Counter-Strike.
You're right, dude. It's number 2. These last 2 are really hard, by the way.
I've probably played these though, right?
You definitely played 1.
Black Desert Online.
No, it's not, but that's a cool guess. Think about a single-player game that was really hyped up of recent times.
Cyberpunk.
My man! We're in the MMO RPG-ish category here.
We're not Black Desert Online.
If you wanted to play Diablo on Steam, but it's not Path of Exile.
You want to play Diablo on Steam, but it's not Path of Exile.
Some people would say, right now, Liam, you're a little lost.
Lost Ark.
Yeah! Which one's more expensive, video games or real life? The whole Overwatch K-pop bundle or this 1080p camcorder?
It's the Overwatch K-pop bundle for $60. The camcorder is from Wish and it costs like $20 or something.
Yeah, you're right. The olive branch pan skin from PUBG or the average cost to feed a family of
4 in the US for a month is about $1,000, so the PUBG pan is more expensive with the price of $1,500.
What the fuck?
And as for your final question, yeah, Genshin Impact made a whopping $3 billion in 2022 compared to the New York Mets, which was sold for $2.4 billion. Bruh. Speaking of Genshin, I got a sponsorship proposition from the company, but they told me I must bring another person.
Are you sure this one's legit, Joe?
Bro, it's 100% true and real. Trust. Let's click on the link. Ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. You see, Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 1 just got released. And during one of my games, my friends and I thought it'd be funny to carry this stupid chicken all the way to the end of the game. At first, we're just driving around with chicken on Rocket League cars. Then we had this just like weird urge to party with chicken on the train. But then something happened. The little guy started growing on us. So we decided to name him Pablo. And before we knew it, we were using the new riot shields to help Pablo get his very first elimination. In fact, Pablo wasn't just any old chicken anymore. Pablo became one of us until he wasn't. The chicken's... I'm all my chicken! I can't go through this again. Hop on Fortnite right now and save as many Pablos as possible. Guess the gaming phrase just by reading my lips.
Skill issue.
Sting Nation?
Skill issue.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
Run it down mid.
Right down me.
Close, actually close.
Running down mid.
Yeah.
Twerking Chun-Li.
Something Chun-Li.
Twerking.
Kissing Chun-Li.
Huh? Twerking.
Sucking Chun-Li.
Bruh.
Twerking Chun-Li. Yeah. Mario's Gyat is S tier.
Paranormal.
Mario.
Paraloo.
Mario.
Bardu. You?
Mario!
Use your lips.
Mario's Gyat.
Mario?
Yes? Okay. Gyat!
Mario Gyat. Give up.
Mario's Gyat is S tier.
Wake up.
Say that again.
Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up. 4 weird video game Easter eggs that I bet you can't explain. In Gears of War 3, if you happen to follow this NPC during the very first mission, every character now will have beards, and this will last for the whole playthrough. Then there's the Evil Within DLC. If you interact with this vending machine 15 times, a random nearby painting will just fall down, which will reveal a peephole in the wall. Look through it and you'll find a very, strange alien show. But it gets weirder, because in Resident Evil 2, if you happen to decide to search the main villain's desk 50 times, you will find a very secret film canister. Bringing this item to the dark room reveals a photo of one of the characters in her gym kit, which was so important to the story, they added to the remake as well. And finally, in the children's game Banjo-Tooie, while exploring Pterodactyl Land, you might come across a very special looking land formation that looks strikingly similar to a 7-foot-long subscribe button. Which one's more expensive, video games or real life? The first ever microtransaction in gaming or this umbrella hat?
If it was the first ever time they were doing it, it was probably like a $40 DLC. But I don't know, that umbrella hat, I wouldn't pay more than like $14.99 for that.
You're wrong. This 5'7" skin with a special shape on the back, or this 75-pound cheese wheel.
I'm guessing this cheese wheel is a solid like $400. But the CSGO skin, I definitely recognize that shape from health class. That's gotta be like $2,000.
Dude, you're correct. The Minecraft account BB, or a 4090 graphics card.
My personal Minecraft account used to get offers of up to $2,000 just for the cake. I think it's the Minecraft account.
You are correct. Simple's Nomad Blue Gem knife from CSGO, or Kendall Jenner's couch.
That looks like a 50K couch, I'm not gonna lie. I know some stuff about these CSGO skins. I think they're like probably the most expensive like gamer items. So I'm gonna give it to the knife.
You are a living legend. You are correct. Which one would you rather? Gamer edition. Quit gaming forever. Or 5 random people die.
People die every second. Someone just died while everybody was watching this short.
What did YouTube pick?
I think they're all just as selfish and heartless as me. YouTube is too gaming pilled to ever quit.
You are right. Minecraft 2 or GTA 6?
I would rather have GTA 6. You know, Minecraft's a 1 and it could just stay 1 forever.
What did YouTube pick?
I feel like Minecraft 2 is like what little kids whisper about on the playground. YouTube went with Minecraft 2.
You are wrong. Always play in 45 FPS or always have wet socks.
Oh god, I can live with the low frame rate. The wet socks thing is like an instant vomit.
Does YouTube agree with that?
I think YouTube's gonna be down with the struggle on this one.
They went with the FPS. They don't want the socks. Would you rather continue this pathetic resistance
or face bosses, bruv?
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
Sick and co.
Speed running doxing.
You're my friend!
Subscribe. This is a test to see if you're a true gamer. What's Sonic's full name?
Maybe it's something like Ogilvy Moore's Hedgehog?
Yes, go, you're right. What's the best-selling video game of all time?
Well, in my free time I play CSGO, and I know a lot of my comrades play it, but it's probably Minecraft or something.
Correct. Who is this guy?
Oh, it's the guy who cannot count to 3, Gabe Newell.
You might go 5 from 5. Okay, what does this stand for?
GGVP? I don't know. Get good, you worthless peasants?
Actually, I don't even know this one. Correct! What game does this song come from?
Why do I hear boss music? Suck, 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 suck. It is from Dark Souls 3.
You are a true gamer, my friend. How did you guys go? 3 video game Easter eggs that took gamers years to find. 6 years after the release of Halo 5, one of the developers decided to flex on Twitter and stated that there was a whole minigame no one had found yet. Using the cryptic message left on the tweet, Easter egg hunters found that if 4 players waited at this gate for 117 seconds, the whole squad would be put into a literal Halo Kart minigame. It gets crazier because when Cuphead was released, gamers quickly found this creepy song hidden within the game files. And for 6 whole years, no one could figure out how to play the song in game until YouTuber GeoTGM discovered that all you needed to do was to input the classic Konami code in the main menu right after you picked the bad ending. And finally, in Half-Life 2, you may notice G-Man mysteriously just popping up in all these random places. But one place took gamers literally 14 years to find. While in Eli's lab, if you look carefully inside this machine and adjust the contrast, you may notice a familiar man looking right at you and a button that he wants you to press. Are these gaming facts true or false? Best-selling console of all time is the Nintendo Switch.
The Nintendo Switch is massive. I'm gonna go true.
It's false.
No
it's
way.
The PS2.
No way.
This guy officially married this Nintendo DS video game character.
I think this guy's dressed to impress this anime female on the right here. I'm gonna say true.
You're right,
Let's
my
go!
friend. It's true. The first ever video game was Pong.
Pong's so simple, right? I can't think of anything more simple. I'm gonna say true.
It's false, dude.
What?
Tennis for Two. That's the first ever video game. The 6th most searched up video game character in Korn is Sonic.
I've seen some images of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a pretty rabid fan base. Like the 6th most popular. I don't think Sonic's got what it takes to be 6th place.
The internet's a scary place. It's true. Is the boss Shorts Wars evil?
Absolutely false.
Okay, Cook?
He pays me very well, and he always makes sure that the work I'm doing for him is meaningful. And also, not a lot of people know this, but he actually owns an animal shelter. He takes care of like abandoned animals and gives them a home. It's actually really wholesome.
Damn. Blindly rank these video game mums. Rosalina.
Oh my god, okay. Yeah, Rosalina's pretty up there. I'm gonna go Rosalina in 2.
Respectable. I think that's a fair placing. Kangaskhan, the mother Pokemon.
Oh, honestly, I'm gonna say not for me. I'm putting this one straight into 5.
Ooh! Cooking Mama.
Oh my god. Cooking Mama may make like incredible meals, but I don't think it's ceiling potential here. I'm gonna have to go with 3.
Toriel from Undertale.
Oh man.
Is this your rank 1 mummy or your rank 4 mummy?
I'm gonna have to say Goat Mother. I'm gonna play it safe. It's my number 1.
Yeah! Undertale fans are cheering right now. And that leaves in your number 4 spot, the boss.
I made a mistake.
Can you guess the meaning of the Australian slang, piece of piss?
Can you use it in a sentence?
Subscribing is a piece of piss.
Is it having good manners?
If something's a piece of piss, it's easy to do. Budgie smugglers.
It's a group of smugglers that steal stuff for good.
Do you want it in a sentence?
Yeah.
Me and my mates just put on budgie smugglers and hugged.
Pajamas.
More aquatic.
Snorkeling gear.
More casual.
Swim trunks.
Pretty much, they're swim trunks. Esche.
Can you use it in a sentence?
That guy over there is an esche bar.
What is bar?
Don't worry. The word's esche.
He's a loser.
Honestly, super close. He's a teenage wannabe gangster that wears like bum bags and sportswear. Please get this one. Yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah, nah.
You trying to rap, or was that the word?
That's the phrase. Do you want it in a sentence?
Please.
Yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah, nah.
I hate you. It doesn't mean yeah, no, like yes and no?
No.
What does it mean?
Just no.
Why would they say yeah, no?
3 video game Easter eggs that you were not meant to find. If you happen to own a copy of Shrek Super Slam, take a close look inside your game files because you'll find an entire copy of Tony Hawk Underground 2. And the weirdest part is that it's an unreleased, improved version of the game that added bug fixes and even new characters. Then there's an Easter egg in Halo 2, which cost Bungie literally $500,000. In the map editor that came with the PC version of the game, if you try to import a non-uniform texture, you'll get an error called .ahas. And alongside it, a cheeky image of the developer's, cheeks. Finally, in the Nickelodeon Flash game, SpongeBob Saves the Day, there's a creepy character that took 10 years to find. If you take a close look at the Krusty Krab sprite sheet in the game files, you'll come across a texture called Yummer. Yummer scared gamers so much, the developers had to make an official statement, saying that Yummer was just some in-house meme. Which one would you rather? Gamer Edition. Spend $1,000 every time you play games, or look like Minecraft Steve?
If I look like Steve, I'd get Jenny, and that's a win for me. I bet he's got a big f***ing diamond.
Does YouTube want his big diamond?
They would rather spend $1,000.
YouTube wants to have the big diamond. All Steam games never exist. Or Fortnite and Minecraft never exist.
Steam's got everything. We would have no TF2, no Half-Life,
no Portal.
I mean, that's not that big of a loss.
What does YouTube think?
They would actually completely get rid of Fortnite and Minecraft.
They got rid of Minecraft and Fortnite. Live stream your entire life or never access the internet again.
Do I have to live stream those moments, if you know what I mean?
It's your entire life, so yes.
I'm going with never access the internet.
What team is YouTube on?
I think they chose to live stream their live.
You're right. Play only single player games or your whole love life is in Valorant.
I can't do single player games. I lose my mind. Get me an e-girl, I need egg. I think YouTube is happy to meet their love on Valorant.
The internet hates Valorant. Can you guess the 5 most searched video games in Corn?
Let's get Chun-Li out of the way.
Dude, you're big number 1!
We're talking big games here?
Yes, but not currently. Think of all-time classics.
Let's go Tomb Raider.
Who is Tomb Raider?
Lara Croft.
You're on the money! Who would be your fantasy?
Jenny Mod.
Jenny Mod's not there, unfortunately. Think of everybody's fantasy.
We got like Mercy here.
No, but right game.
Widowmaker.
I wish it was.
Diva.
Yes! A scary game.
Freddy Fazbear.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Think of actual scary. Something evil, maybe in the title.
Oh no, Lady Demetria.
Yeah, there she is.
is.
This character, it's everybody's fantasy.
Would you sleep with this character?
Yes.
Everybody's fantasy.
What game has the word fantasy in it?
Final Fantasy.
Who's the one from that game?
I actually don't know. I've never played them.
You're telling me you don't know Tifa?
No.
What?
I don't know who Tifa Lockhart is.
Should we look it up? These are some of the weirdest ways I've ever seen anyone play video games. First, we have YouTuber Dino, who is notorious for getting kills in Call of Duty by using a recorder for a controller. And while some of his clips are the most insane things I've ever seen, it might not be as impressive as Japanese gamer Waku, who beat the entire Super Mario with a recorder playing out his nose. Then there's YouTuber Kenneth Skyrim, who has played Skyrim not only on a smartwatch and a $50 Nikon camera, but he also played Skyrim on a car stereo system while his friend was driving around on an off-road racetrack. And finally, there's Twitch streamer Luality, who has not only beaten Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring just by using a dance pad, but she also beat an entire Bloodborne boss by guiding her pet rabbit around the dance pad. This famous YouTuber betrayed me, and now I have them tattooed on my ass. Let me explain. It all started when I decided to run a YouTuber Melee tournament. And because no one actually watches Melee content, I knew I needed to make a deal with you guys. So a week before the event, I made a short stating that I'll get the top like comment tattooed on my ass during the event. And honestly, I thought that was kind of funny, getting one of your ideas on my butt as my first ever tattoo. Well, my YouTuber friends found the short, and they thought it'd be funny to make videos about it, telling their fans to like their comment. Pear wanted to use my butt as an ad for his Fortnite code, and Johnny wanted me to get a tattoo saying property of the boss Shorts Wars. But in the end, the one that ended up winning with 138,000 likes was Riggy Tattoo. Thanks, Dano.